All I moved was one block up, right? And you have a beautiful woman on a flushot.org sign. I'm gonna let y'all see this beautiful woman. This woman is so beautiful. Bam. Let's all zoom in so we can look at this advertisement for the flu shot. Look at this woman here. It makes me want to go get the flu shot. I'm not gonna go get the flu shot because I'm good already. I'm straight. But look at how beautiful she is. Can I talk to her real quick? Hello, Miss Flu Shot. You said you don't have time for the flu shot? Well, I have. I'm talking to a building. Somebody thought I was talking to the wall. Now, if you look here, this is not the church that caught my eye. I'm going to show you this one. This one is another one. This is another church called Holy Strangers, okay? Holy Strangers Home Missionary Baptist Church, where strangers will find friends and friends will find Jesus. Proverbs 18:20. Pastor Terry C. Rayford Sr., right? Order of service. Sunday school, 9:30 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Sunday service, 11 a.m. Monday Bible class, 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. Prayer service, last Monday of each month, 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Communion service, first Sundays, 820. This is 820 East 75th Street. But this is not again, church, beautiful lady on the sign. Got to recognize her. Got to recognize her. I would love, never mind, to come home to her every day, but that's not how my life is working. I have someone just as beautiful. This is Maryland. I don't think this is my street, but anyway, so Maryland. Now, look at this. This church is the one I want y'all to see. Now, I'm on the south side of Chicago. Now, this is 75th Street, but 75th Street, it also has a sign. It has an honorary Harold White, honorary Reverend A. Harold White, and honorary Captain L. Bratton Way. So it's an honorary sign and on top of 75th. You can have a street name with 3 different names in Chicago and know where you at. Now, this one is hilarious because this one is, I know this is not the person, but I might as well have some fun with it. This says Greater New Mount Pisgah. Greater New Mount Pisgah Missionary Baptist Church, Reverend Joseph Wells, pastor. Now, I know that that's not my Joseph Wells, but why not give him a church? Right? Reverend Joseph Wells, pastor. Reverend Arthur Williams, assistant pastor. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. No, praise God from whom all blessings. And they didn't have any more room on the sign to say flow. 7501 East 75th Street. This is how I know I'm getting close to my destination. Now, I'm on the south side. Have I gotten and dealt with any gang violence? No. I love churches. I love. Now, this is the other thing that's hilarious to me. Okay? Just walk up right across the street from Holy Strangers. Right? You got Holy Strangers, and then you have the beautiful young lady on the sign. I'm sorry, I'm too. Right across the street from Holy Strangers is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in life is the Star Detective Agency. Yo, you think I'm playing? It says Star right? Now watch. That's just a car going past, right? We are on the south side of the middle of the street. Star Detective Agency and Security Agency, Inc. 773-874-1900. That's the phone number. Right next to a check cashing place and a restaurant that sells food. Now, that security place has a security camera, right? Again, it's a little bit. Now, all I'm gonna do, now it's water everywhere because it rained really hard. So I'm gonna try to walk around the water so I can show you the rest of the sign. Now this is Southside Chicago. Now remember, Southside Chicago, based on some stereotypes, is supposed to be, ho, Matt's on the Southside of Chicago. Oh no. Now, right here, it says Star Detective and Security Agency, Inc. Training Academy, 813 East 75th Street. Concealed carry, 16 hours, right? What? Because concealed carry weapons training. Live scan fingerprinting. Classes and services now available. Apply now available. Apply within today. 773-874-1900. www.starsecurityinc.com. Illinois license number 122-00198. That's a mouthful, ain't it? Look at this big old puddle. But I can't walk past that. That's crazy. Now, it's a little bit of trash on the ground, right? Just like in some other places, people don't know how to put stuff in the trash receptacle, but that's on them. Now, this place looks like it's abandoned, but it's not abandoned, right? It's got it's under lock and key, right? And there's security cameras. Now, I'm on the south side. Did I get killed? Right? Now I take some of my family members. And they're like, oh my God. I take some of my friends, oh my God, we're going to the south side. Now, I just needed to make sure that I gave a shout out to some places that have been blessing me over the years that I haven't had a chance to go into. I have not had a chance to go into any of those places, but I will this season. I'm going to all of them on my own. I'm gonna check out the Star Security Agency. I'm gonna check out Reverend Joseph Wells. See what he's preaching about. And I'm gonna check out all these people. Cottage Grove. Okay, I'm getting closer because right now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. On Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove is 800 East. 800 East. It's not 800 blocks east, it's 8 blocks east of State Street. State Street is the dividing line of Chicago going north and south. And Madison is the dividing line of Chicago going east and west, right? But the Madison and State, that is up on the west side of Chicago where I used to live at area. So I'm way far. Oh, snaps. Somebody told me I got my lights off. Dang. Evans. See? People helping each other out. I had my lights off. Right? Now, Langley. Okay, now this is the street. There's a Pete's Wholesale, right? this is where I'm supposed to make my right turn over the Dean. Now, this is why I don't use GPS. I use my memory. Now, I go up 2 blocks, and that's where his place is at. Now, am I supposed to lock my car? Of course I lock my car. But am I supposed to be worried that somebody's gonna break into my car? I've been out here multiple times, hundreds of times. Now, Dean's vehicle, I don't even see it. I don't even see his vehicle. Dean might have actually said, forget you, man. Now, I'm finna call Dean real quick. But it don't matter though. Cause it's so safe and chill that I almost would rather just sleep in the car. Right? Had the heat going. I sat out here one time. I sat right in this spot and talked to Anquan for like 6 hours. Yep. And Anquan told me some really powerful stuff. Now, let me see if Dean. Oh, Travis tried to call me. Dean. Hey, Dean, talk to me, man. Are you alive and well? I have just made it to your area of operation. I made it to the Funky Firmament headquarters. That's right. Conclave Download has descended upon the Funky Firmament. Matty Lipsis is now in the Funky Firmament area, sir. And my assumption is that you done fell asleep over there, and I'm over here. So I'm gonna just kick my seat back and talk to my people on the video here. So Dean, I'll talk to you whenever I see you. See you later, First Sergeant. Now, I left a message. He'll check it out. And now I get to relax. My car's not gonna overheat. But I did need to get that phlegm out my throat, for sure. As Joseph Wells would say, for Sugardale. For Sugardale. Good God. There's some ridiculous slang, but then I realized that I'm probably worse at it. Because I used to say, on the Rilla. On the Rilla. What's that noise? That is the sound of somebody's raggedy car. That's the sound of a raggedy car. That's all it is. That's the sound of somebody's raggedy car. That's the sound of a man that's working on his plan. Let me see if I can adapt that to this. Ooh, that's the sound of the man working on his plan. His plan. That's the sound of the man working on his plan. But his car won't stand. That's the sound of the man trying to drive his car that won't stand. That's the sound of the man trying to work on his plan. Hey y'all, for the first time in my life, I went to an actual club. And it was nice. I see now why people go. But I see why people go, and I also see why people say, all right, I'm finna call it a night. I paid my little $10, and I went to The Touch. It was used to call The Touch of the Past out there in Hillside. It's Bellwood, but it's Hillside. Hillside is on one side of the street where I used to work at the storage facility. And on the other side of the street is Bellwood. So it's like, and there's a city dump, the Hillside City Dump. They just closed it up and like filled it up so that, but there's always been a funky little smell in Hillside because it was the city dump. City dump, baby. I used to work next door to the city dump. Whole bunch of black people living next to a city dump. That's, what it is. And it's a bunch of highfalutin places, You got wig shops. You have liquor stores. You have some of the best food, submarine sandwiches, hot dogs, pizza, some of the best food. You got some great grocery stores. This is similar to when you go to majority white neighborhoods. It's similar, right? If you got $15, $20, you can get a great meal for 2 or 3 people. And, you can go and walk over to a Touch of the Past, or a Touch now, and stand around with a whole bunch of other people listening to music. And everybody, people kept coming up to me, and they had never met me before. And I am the only person that for sure nobody knows. I had at least 80 people walk up to me and give me dap. Dap is 5, whatever. I think I'm gonna go back, but I'm gonna see if I can go back and ask them if I can rap. But I'm gonna do it in time. I'm gonna rhyme at these churches because I got asked to come to Batavia in November. So I'm gonna go there in November. I wanted to go there tomorrow just to show my face and put my, hey. But I got too much stuff to do, so I'm just gonna do this little thing I came to do out here with Dean today, this morning. I'm gonna knock that out, and then I'm heading back to Toma. This ain't a day for my children at all. This is just a day for me to do what I gotta do. I love my own personal administrative days, and people think I'm supposed to use my days to let them know what I'm doing on my time, like I'm supposed to be reporting to them, when in actuality, I'm retired, I'm done. You want to know what's going on? Just go look on the website. This gonna look like it's live, but it ain't live. Let me see if I'm straight. All right, I'm straight. Today is the 14th of October, 2023. Now, I would like to call my beautiful lady, right? Oh, she gotta work. See? You gotta watch the time. Hey, sweetheart. I'm calling because I was falling asleep. So I took a nap for like 2 hours, really just on the side of the road in Chicago. I just pulled over, and I was like, because I can't drive no more. I almost hit a car. I was like, and I missed it by that much. Not joking. Right? And then I pulled over because I'm having some nostalgia. There's a club that I had never been in before, right? And so I went ahead, and I was already clean looking. I was already looking good, and I was thunder funked up, baby. Okay? And so then I went in to this club and I just looked around and I see what people do in the club, just like when they go to a bar or something like that. It was fulfilling to be in a room with all black people that were all beard trimmed, looking good. They were smelling good. Everybody got their unique aura and their unique look. Women with their wonderful looking bodies and misshapen bodies, and black people with their wonderful looking faces and their misshapen faces. Just black, I mean, it put me in such a good headspace, sweetheart, to get ready to start this new move in my life for these next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, whatever, doing music, and to have started it off by hanging out with a bunch of people that look like me, that were not gutter rats, as some people think. But these people, baby, you would have loved being with me at this scenario. I didn't even take video. It was that I was that in awestruck. But there were people who was live streaming, and I was like, oh, so this is what, when they be live streaming, you think they be doing something big. And they do be doing something big. They be doing stuff like this. And they just be around each other too close. Nobody was stepping on each other's toes. Nobody was got to move around, got to get something to eat, get something from the bar to drink or whatever. And I've never, like when you took me to the bars, I've never been to a bar except for the one time that I spent about 6 months going to this one bar and they ended up kicking me out. And that's where we get the sarsaparilla from, right? I don't even go up in there. Think about that. I patronize a place that I'm not even welcome in. And I've been patronizing them for years, and I'm not even welcome. You see what I'm saying? But these people made me feel so welcome. And if I would have said, hey, y'all, I have some sarsaparilla root beer, they would have said, I don't know about no sarsaparilla, but we'll taste it. And if I would have had a little bitty shot glass of sarsaparilla root beer, man, this is all right. There's no alcohol in this? No alcohol. You know what? I messed with that. That's all right. That's what happened. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring some sarsaparilla to my people. But I'm going to do that by myself, baby. I'm not going to involve you in that. But I'm going to bring some video for you so you can see. Because I'm hanging around. Travis, he called me a lot. So I'm going to call Travis back. I'm sorry. I'm talking to you like I'm talking to myself. Because I'm talking on video. Because I'm waiting on Dean. Dean is supposed to be here, and Dean is not here. So I'm just waiting outside his place until he show up. And so I'm just kind of biding my time. And I'm on the south side of Chicago, sweetheart. If you were with me, you would have had so much fun. Oh my God, you would have had so much fun. I'm sorry. And if you were with me, we would have pulled over at a hotel or a motel so that I would have been able to sleep. But because I'm by myself, I don't treat myself to hotels and motels. I usually just go where I gotta go, and I just stay in my vehicle, right? I got my battery here, just in case my car battery dies. I can swap the battery out. I got the little tools and attachments. I got my spare tire in the back. I got the correct spare. And I got another spare in the storage. So I'm like ready. If there would have been a car accident, thank God we got the insurance. That was a cop. Now, the cop didn't come over investigating me. The cop investigating real crimes. Not me. And for the video I was making earlier, I made over 2 hours worth of footage on the south side of Chicago no crime showing on a rainy night. Just no crime, peaceful, sleeping, black people. You know it's all black, a majority black. There's white people here too, but I love it, baby. I miss this place. And like, I love where I live at because where I live at, I feel safe because of me and my security measures, not because it's majority white people. Because as you, baby, know, my place gets accosted constantly with stupidness. So I don't expect you to look at all these videos before work or after work or whatever. I just wanted you to know that I love you and I'm thinking about you. It's 2:15 in the morning, and if you were woke, then I would want to talk to you and it'd be a great time to talk. But you got to go to work, and I hope these things are not pissing you off. I hope they're not. I figured out who the leakers were, who been talking about your name to this person, that person from my... You know, the people that I've been pulled myself back from, I done figured out everybody who's involved with nefariousness. Even though they love me, I figured it out. And I'm upset, but I have to act like I'm not upset. I have to be not upset because they're upset with me, when in actuality, they're the ones that were wrong in a few areas that of very importance to me. You know, church people, man. Church people are a trip. Church people are a trip, baby. Church people are, and my family's a trip. Church people and my family. Matter of fact, everybody's a trip. Anyway, my goal is to be back at my home later on today. And we'll go from there. My home. I don't care who's at my place, but as long as I'm there. And so Travis, that's another thing. Travis is jealous that I hung out with PJ, and PJ is a rock star now because he hung out with me. It's amazing that when you hang out with me, you're a rock star in some places, but other places you hang out with me, I'm scum. But then when I pull back, everybody's like, where's Matt? Where's Matt? My life is so tripped out right now. PJ, me and PJ ain't talk. And Travis is like, I want to go, but he's the one that foisted. I'm gonna do on this video, foisted. Travis is the one that foisted PJ on me, and I've been hanging out with PJ, but now he want to hang out with me, and he want to push PJ to the side. No, you are the one that set the social hierarchy, Travis. You called PJ a punk and a little boy. Guess what? You're under him now. When it comes to me, you're under him now as it comes to me. So, you know, you got to schedule your time. I'm not gonna do that to him. That's bogus. Right? That's bogus. No, I'm gonna have both of them together, man. Me, Travis, and PJ, we all gonna hang out, right? And you know, anyway, I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. All right, peace out. Hey, good morning. Hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna be hanging out with Corinthian today. So give Corinthian directly a call because my phone is gonna be used in video making. But Corinthian is gonna be, so it's gonna be Corinthian, Dean, and me. We're gonna be hanging out today, going to the computer store, trying to get some little bitty attachments for our computers so that we can do our video stuff. So I hope all is well with you. I see you tried to call both me and Corinthian at the same time. But just give him a call directly, and he'll be able, and we're going to videotape. So when you call, we're going to videotape. Get ready to have some fun, because Corinthian always likes to be silly. So I'm putting you back into the hands of the person who introduced me to you, because Corinthian foisted you on me because he was so busy. Now, it's been 5, 6, 7 years. Now it's been 5, 6, 7 years of you and me being friends. Now you get to go back to your original friend. Go with the friend that originally you came with. So anyway, I will talk to you in a little while, Jimmy Jack. And I need to go to sleep because I'm waiting at Dean's house. But Dean is not here. Dean is like, hey, I'm going to sleep somewhere else. And so I'm waiting outside his house and he's not here. Hey, good morning, Apostle Tracy LaSure, and also Pastor Joseph. I may have made a mistake, Apostle Tracy, in putting you in communication with Pastor Joseph. Last night when I went to go visit him, he was upset with me that I put you two in communication. And one of the things that I've tried to avoid, Apostle Tracy, is I've tried to avoid what's called church politics. Church politics has been my downfall. That's been my downfall. And I thought that when you just don't participate in church politics, right? Don't participate. That's somebody walking with a cart. That was somebody walking with a cart. I'm live streaming. I'm not live streaming. I'm making a video of my time here in Chicago. I'm on the south side of Chicago right now. And Pastor Joseph, he is my record company. And so everything that I do when it comes to my music is, you know, I work it through him. He's the leader of it. But because of church politics, I've been silent for months. And so that kind of upset him and some of my other church friends. But the challenge is this, is that I only talk when I need to talk. When I can't talk, I don't talk, because you say the wrong thing when you don't talk. When you talk when you're not supposed to talk. Like if I was Zacharias, right? Zacharias who wanted to name John the Baptist Zacharias Jr. Let's say I was that. Everybody's upset with me because I didn't open my mouth, but God shut my mouth. But they'll never receive it like that, like God shut his mouth. They'll never receive it like that. They'll receive it as, Matt, you are blah, blah, blah. But then, I'm not going to get into the details, but the point is that when I connected y'all by Messenger, connecting y'all with Messenger was evidence that church politics is my downfall. So Apostle Tracy, I will be the one that's my point of contact for me. I'm going to call you. I was going to try to come to your church this Sunday, but I've got to get back to Toma because I got some stuff to do. I got to get back there. But if at all possible today, while I'm driving, matter of fact, I might be able to even drive past where you guys are at so that way I can meet up with y'all. Because the situation that made me not say nothing, I have some tears I need to cry, but I'm not going to cry that to them, because as much as they love me, they are 2 tears in the bucket. Bless you, Matt, but you need to be in communication with us. And I was silenced by the Lord because of the situation, and that's why I'm filming all this. So this is less Apostle Tracy, this is less of a video for you because Apostle, you already know my metal. You know what I'm made of because you've known me for years. They just don't know you. And they don't know what you know about my whole situation and why I had to. Because God told me to. When I was seeing y'all, Apostle Tracy, when I came to your church, that time when I brought my cousin, to some of the people I was, and to some of them, we hadn't even reached back and interacted with each other, right? But your wonderful wife, Pastor Dorothy, she was letting me cry on her shoulder virtually throughout this whole ordeal. So while I was to some people, I was talking and interacting with other people, like your wonderful wife. And so now that this opportunity arose, I thought that I'd be merging all these wonderful people. I'm not bringing no ridiculous people to your church, Apostle Tracy. No, I'm church politics. I'm gonna try to come see you if I can today, which is Saturday, the 14th, right, of October. I am gonna put on the internet all the stuff. I got 2 computers in my back, and one of them I can drop off at your place so that we can set up. So when I come back, all of my music is already there. And then it's just a matter of click, 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 and we're straight. I can come back at another time and do rehearsals by myself. I'm not bringing no church drama. I'm not bringing no drama with me because it's too much drama. My life in Toma is too much drama. It's ridiculous. Wisconsin and some of my wonderful, lovely people that I had to. It's trauma unnecessarily because sometimes wonderful church people feel that they have more authority in your life than they have in their own lives. And so with Pastor Joseph, I apologize, sir, for putting you in communication with Apostle Tracy. He's somebody that I respect very highly. And so this church politics stuff is really, 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 it's painful. I can't do it. And so Pastor Joseph, if you can't run interference for me in terms of church politics and tell everybody, just because I don't talk to you doesn't mean I hate you. I'm busy. You know, I've been asked complex questions. Will a man rob God? Rob him how? Can a man have too many people that care for him? That's how I feel. I'm grateful. Does Matt have too many people that care for him? Because I'm only a man. I almost cried when Apostle Tracy said, "You're looking good, young man." You know why? Because he saw me at my rough McGruff. And he never acted like I was evil. So now I've got back to my oldest look. I'm 47. And so I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try it again. Matt disappears. Apostle Tracy and Pastor Joseph, people accuse me of disappearing when in actuality sometimes people are just not hearing what I'm saying. And so I have to ellipsis myself until they understand. And here's the understanding that I want people to know. You stay in your lane and I'll stay in mine. I stay in my lane. I don't care about certain things. I can't worry about certain things that don't concern me. If it don't concern me and my 2 children, I don't care about the gossip anymore. Who I'm married to now, my wife, and where we live at. You don't know, Apostle Tracy, the 3rd degree that I received by people who wouldn't even tell me how they gossiped about me, but don't even know that they don't even realize that they were gossiping. And they're mad at me that I did not participate in their gossip. They were gossiping about me, but they're mad at me. Only a church person could do this. I'm mad at you because you did not confirm the gossip that I heard about you. And when I asked them, how did you hear that? The other one, not him, not Pastor Joseph, but somebody else said, I cannot tell you where I heard that from. Why are you asking me about it then? Because I want to know. Somebody is walking with a cart. Somebody is walking with a cart with a huge bathtub on the cart. I need to get footage of this.